So guys, today we are going to be installing our rear split diffusers for the EF style, where you get the license plate right here in the center. So you gotta do the split style. Most other body styles like the hatches and Tigers and stuff like that, you can run the one big piece splitter. So I'm going to use tape measure, and pretty much if you're good at it, you can kind of eyeball and see where the center point is for each side, but you can always use a tape measure to double check. You can go, like I said, pretty much like an eyeball, go to the outside of the bumper. That's about 6 inches. And then this is definitely not gonna be 6. It's roughly 3.5. So you can work with it how you want. I'm gonna eyeball it, so I feel more comfortable doing it that way. You'll want to get it about as centered as you can. And since right here we're going to use for the AK-47 and for keep, we're going to leave the background of it purple so that it shows a lot better. And then we are going to tape off and hold this in place. So we'll do something like that. Make sure it's nice and centered. We'll tape it so it doesn't move. And then best thing to use is a Sharpie. And you'll want to go ahead and get your holes marked that you will be drilling out. And once you get your holes marked, what I'm gonna do is, I know some people do them different. They'll actually cut, like they'll make their lines right here. So like you got this falling like a half moon, they'll make a line right through here, and they'll literally take a ruler and make a straight level line across, and they'll literally have this whole section cut out. But it's gonna be a little tough doing just the individual shapes, the individual cutouts. But if you have a Dremel, as you will see once we get to that part, you'll see that it's a lot easier to get in there to the tight corners and stuff. So you'll want to go ahead and cut your sections out. And notice we got to where the tape is, so we'll get to that here in just a second. Now we got all this cut out. You're gonna want to take another couple pieces of tape. And go ahead and set these. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. I'm gonna run another piece right here, which will hold the diffuser in place, and that'll also allow me to take his centerpiece off. So we can finish where the tape was in the way. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this other side. And then we'll go ahead and pull these off. We'll drill our hose out. Don't forget to come in here, I bet I did. Get these last two. Those two holes. So I'm gonna go ahead, off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and mount or set the tape up on this, get this centered. Go ahead and mark my cutouts, and then we will go ahead and start on this left side. Alright. Well, in my case, it's a little tough to see because the black and purple, dark colors. So we're gonna go ahead and drill our hardware hose for the mount. Alright, buddy. Alright, now that we got our hose drilled out, we're going to go ahead and get the grinder, and we're going to cut these big sections right here. So we got our grinder with our cutoff wheel, and I'm going to hit these lines like I was saying, and we're going to hit them straight down this way, and then go down this way, and then I'm going to cut at an angle like that, and then cut at an angle, pretty much make a triangle. So we're going to be cutting the corners, and then once we get all these little small spots that the grinder can't get to because the disc is too big, we got our little Dremel tool, and this little piece right here, I use it's almost like a bullet style tip, and that'll allow me to keep with the rounded edge. Now, when you're doing this, it is okay to have imperfection. Like if you follow or if you subscribe to Keep Gunning, Aki, Ghost Boy Aki, he when he installed his, he explained that it's okay to have a little bit of like a little flaws where you kind of overcut, because you still got this much material that's going to cover over, so you won't actually see. So nobody's perfect. If you have any issues to where you kind of cut too much, it's perfectly fine. You just want to make sure that you don't go past this to where these two shapes connect and then you just got one big hole, which, I mean, it'll still cover up. It'll just take more bracing out of when it's actually mounted down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these cut out, and then we'll get the hardware out, and we'll get it all bolted up, see what it looks like.
Let me see what you can do. Let's get it together. This is Mixlot Production. It's Mixlot on the beat.
Minutes or so of using the Dremel, try to cut out the edges. I went ahead and mounted it up, and as you can see, all this right here is just water. That's where I just cleaned it off, but it's all nice and clean. Looks pretty good. So just a fair warning, it does take a lot of time. It's very time consuming, and you will be making a mess. I mean, I've had it all over me, and yeah, when you're using the grinder, it's gonna throw chunks out like that, and it'll get all over you, but it all comes off. So that's pretty much the little walk around and tutorial on doing the cutout. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this side out by myself off camera, and we will get it thrown on, see what it looks like. Hello everybody, so here's the final product. Got it sitting on there. I like how it's at. I've never really been a big fan of the split diffusers, but it'll probably grow on me after I get my CCC racing wing on it. But I kind of wish now that I had them set closer to the license plate, kind of bring them in instead of centering them out, but they don't look bad. I kind of like them. Like I said, it'll probably grow on me after I get the CCC racing wing and side skirts and stuff like that, and kind of make it look more like a car again. So hopefully you all enjoyed that video. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close this video out. I got a whole lot of cleaning to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out and go ahead and get started on that. So be sure to give this video a like, go ahead and share it, and if you don't subscribe to my channel, go ahead and do that and hit that notification bell. We will see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.